Picture this for a moment. It is late at night. Your room is finally quiet, your blanket feels perfectly warm, and after a long, exhausting day, you are slowly drifting into deep, peaceful sleep. Everything feels calm, until suddenly, you feel tiny little paws marching directly across your chest like a miniature parade happening at 3 in the morning. Maybe they step on your stomach, maybe your ribs, or maybe, if your cat is especially dramatic, directly on your face. If you are a cat owner, you already know exactly what this feels like. And honestly, it is both adorable and slightly terrifying at the same time. Welcome back, friends.
Tonight, we are diving into one of the most common and strangely mysterious feline behaviors that millions of cat owners experience every single night. Why do cats walk on us while we sleep? Are they trying to wake us up on purpose? Are they demanding attention? Or is there actually a deeper emotional reason hidden behind those tiny nighttime footsteps? Because, according to feline behavior experts, when your cat walks across your body at night, they are often communicating something incredibly specific. And once you understand the meaning behind this behavior, those midnight interruptions suddenly become a lot more heartwarming.
To understand this strange little habit, we first need to understand something important about cats themselves. Unlike humans, cats are naturally crepuscular animals. That means they are biologically most active during dawn and dusk. In other words, the exact moments when humans are usually trying to fall asleep or continue sleeping peacefully. While your body is shutting down for rest, your cat's brain is basically saying, "Perfect, time to explore the house." This is deeply connected to their wild instincts. Even though your fluffy little roommate now lives a comfortable indoor life filled with blankets and treats, their ancestors were hunters.
Small predators who survived by stalking prey during low light hours. And those instincts still exist inside modern house cats today. So when your cat suddenly sprints across your bed at midnight, or casually walks across your chest at 4 in the morning, they may simply be overflowing with nighttime energy. To them, you are not sleeping. You are just being unusually inactive and confusing. In fact, some cats genuinely seem puzzled when humans sleep for long periods. Imagine living with a giant creature that suddenly lies unconscious for 8 hours every night. From your cat's perspective, that is probably pretty strange. But energy is only one small piece of the puzzle.
Because one of the biggest reasons cats walk on their owners at night is warmth. Cats absolutely adore warmth. Their normal body temperature is slightly higher than ours, which means cozy heat feels incredibly comforting to them. And your sleeping body? To a cat, you are basically a giant heated mattress, especially under blankets. Soft, warm, safe, perfect. Many cats intentionally search for the warmest possible sleeping spots in the house. Sunny windows, fresh laundry, laptop keyboards, and of course, their favorite human. So when your cat slowly climbs onto your chest and curls up there like a tiny furry heater, they are not trying to annoy you.
They are simply seeking comfort and security. And honestly, that level of trust is actually pretty beautiful. Because cats are naturally cautious animals. In the wild, sleeping is dangerous. A sleeping cat is vulnerable. Predators could attack. Threats could appear suddenly. Which means cats only sleep deeply in places where they feel completely safe. So when your cat chooses your body as their nighttime resting place, it says something very powerful. It means they trust you completely. Your cat genuinely believes, nothing bad will happen while I am here. And that is an enormous compliment coming from an animal designed by nature to constantly stay alert.
In fact, many cats prefer sleeping directly beside humans because human breathing and heartbeat creates a calming sense of stability. Some cats even synchronize their sleep patterns around their owners, which is honestly kind of incredible when you think about it.
Then there is another behavior many cat owners notice during these nighttime visits: kneading, also known, alayhi salam, making biscuits. You are lying peacefully in bed, and suddenly your cat begins rhythmically pressing their paws into your stomach, like they are preparing invisible dough for a tiny feline bakery. At first, it feels confusing, then painful, then strangely adorable. But kneading is actually one of the deepest comfort behaviors a cat can express. This behavior begins during kittenhood. Tiny kittens knead against their mother while nursing because it helps stimulate milk flow. Over time, that motion becomes permanently associated with safety, warmth, comfort, and emotional bonding. So when your adult cat kneads on your chest while purring softly, they are recreating that exact feeling of security from infancy.
In other words, your cat feels emotionally safe with you. You are their comfort zone, their safe place, their giant human pillow. And while that sounds incredibly sweet, sometimes there is also a far more practical explanation: food. Because cats are smart, very smart. And once they discover something works, they will repeat it forever. If your cat ever walked across your chest at 5 in the morning and you immediately got up to feed them, congratulations. You accidentally trained your cat to use you as an automatic breakfast machine. Cats quickly learn patterns.
And from their perspective, the connection becomes obvious. Step on human, human wakes up, food appears. An absolutely brilliant strategy, honestly. Some cats even become more creative over time, starting with gentle paw taps, then escalating dramatically into face walking, whisker attacks, or sitting directly on your throat until you surrender. And somehow, it usually works. But interestingly, nighttime walking can also happen because your cat simply wants reassurance. Cats form emotional attachments much stronger than many people realize. Even independent cats often enjoy checking where their humans are throughout the night.
Some cats quietly patrol the house before returning to your bed repeatedly, almost like they are checking, "Okay, giant cat still here." This is especially common in deeply bonded cats who follow their owners from room to room during the day. To them, physical closeness equals emotional safety, and nighttime is when those instincts become strongest. Another fascinating reason cats walk across sleeping humans is territory. Cats naturally make sense with those they trust. Your bed already smells strongly like you. And when your cat walks, kneads, or rubs against your blanket, they are adding their scent too.
This creates what behaviorists sometimes call a shared scent environment. Basically, this space belongs to us together. Which explains why many cats become obsessed with sleeping in their owner's bed specifically. It is not just comfort, it is emotional belonging. Of course, none of this makes it less surprising when tiny paws suddenly land directly on your ribs in the middle of the night. But maybe, understanding the emotional meaning behind it makes those sleepy moments feel a little softer. Because whether your cat is searching for warmth, comfort, food, or simply checking that their favorite human is nearby, their nighttime footsteps are usually rooted in trust.
And trust means everything to a cat. Cats do not give affection carelessly. They choose carefully who feels safe to them, which means every purr beside your pillow, every slow blink before sleep, and every tiny midnight paw step across your blanket is actually a quiet little expression of love. So the next time your cat decides your chest is the perfect nighttime highway, maybe try smiling before getting annoyed, because somewhere inside that tiny, mysterious feline brain, they are probably thinking something like, "This giant cat makes me feel safe." And honestly, that is one of the sweetest things a cat could ever believe.
If you enjoy tonight's cozy dive into feline psychology, do not forget to subscribe to MoonPaw for more relaxing cat stories, emotional pet facts, and peaceful late-night videos for cat lovers around the world. And before you go, tell me honestly, does your cat walk across you at night too? Or do they have an even stranger bedtime habit? I would love to hear your stories down in the comments. Until next time, sleep peacefully and save a little room on the blanket for your tiny nighttime visitor.